Hello. Welcome to My Psychic Connection. I'm your host, Journey Ryan. Sorry, guys, we ran into a tick issue. Some reason we were on the air. 4 seconds later, we were not. Oh, boy. That's what I've been talking about when it comes to all these tech problems and having all that craziness going on. So, we're going to have a great show. We are going to stay a little bit over our normal hour since we lost about 20 minutes of time. So we're going to stay just a little bit longer to make up for that. But we're going to try to get to as many people as possible. Remember, if you want to guarantee your read, go ahead and jump the list. In order to get a reading, just say hi. We put your name on our list. And remember, if we call your name and in 30 seconds the question is not put up, we're going to go on to the next person. Your name will be added. If you come back to get a question, will be added to the end of our list. So just hang with us, and I hope that everybody is ready. I am here with one of my favorite people, Gifts of Faith. Gifts of Faith!
Hey. Hi, guys. Hi, Journey. You know,
What's
you're
up,
one of my favorite. Not much. You know, you're one of my favorite people, too.
Well, of course.
When you're not picking on me.
That's one of your favorite parts. Don't even go there. All right, guys, just remember to say hi. We're going to make sure that we're going to try to get to as many of you as possible. So if you're new, that's how that works. Say hi. We put your name on the list. Once we put your name on the list, we're going to go ahead and go down that list as fast as we can. If you want to guarantee your read, do a small donation with the jump link that is being provided for you by our good mod, Tony. Tony, thank you for posting that for me. And Tony is one of the newest members of the show. I do have to make an announcement due to certain things going on. Jesse Slate will be leaving the show. He currently, right now, does not have the tech. Like, we're having tech problems. Tony's having some tech problems. Or not Tony, but Jesse's having some tech problems with what's going on in his area right now. So hopefully later on in the future, Jesse will be able to return to the show, but currently has to take care of that situation. While that's going on, we say, good luck, Jesse, and we'll see you soon. All right. Everybody's like, yo, Tony. All right. Check to see if anybody's jumping the list here and take a look quickly. And like I said, guys, we're going to try to get to as many people as we possibly can. So please, everybody, bear with us. Sean X, you are going to be first on our list. Sean X. And then Patricia Larry, get your question ready. All right. You doing good today, Faith? I am doing great.
I'm doing pretty good. Who's ready for the weekend?
All right.
I heard a ding. Was that your mom, Journey?
Of course it was.
Hi, Journey's mom.
She says hi to everybody, just so you guys know. Time she comes in, she says, hi, I'm here, and tell everybody I said hello. Because they know that they can hear the ding. All right. We got Sean X here, or Shan X. It says, when will my love life improve? So right off the bat, when you said, when will my love life improve, I keep seeing the energy circling, and I don't feel as though that you're in a place of knowing the direction in which you want to go in, because there are those who tug at your heart, but then there's that part of you that wants to find new love and find something that's going to be long lasting and give you all the energy that you're looking for. As your energy is changing and developing, you're going to find yourself trying to find new love. Let the past be the past. Those in the past, let them be the past. When it comes to love life and someone's currently in it, this seems like somebody that is hot and cold. You're not getting the right energy from them. And they look like they are someone from your past as well. So I'm not saying that you have to break off anything with anybody, but I feel as anybody that you've already been in a relationship with, that's where you need to leave them, is in the past. You can be their friend, but do not be their lover. When it comes to getting what you're looking for and feeling what needs to be felt for you, I feel like you need to, you know, take a step back, know what you want. And I know people have told you before, and I keep seeing this being repeated to you on multiple times, that you're too picky when it comes to love. The answer to that is bullshit. You are not picky. You just know what you want. But unfortunately, after hearing that and then letting your heart rule you with, feeling sorry or giving second chances or doing any of that, then you feel the obligation to go to those of the past. Maybe they changed. Maybe we can make them change. Honey, they don't change unless they want to. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Everybody in your past was a stepping stone to give you an idea of what you want and what you don't want. And you don't need or want what happened in the past. So allow yourself to be able to move forward, open that door, look at the things that you're looking for. But when it comes to love and opening that door for you and finding someone that's solid, that's going to walk with you hand in hand and move forward, I'm going to tell you, you're not going to meet this person until we get into the month of November. I'm going to pass this over to Faith. Let's see what she's got to say. Faith?
Okay, a couple of things going on here. I totally agree with everything that Journey said, but I'm going to add some more to it. The thing is that you keep going back to the past. And, we all do that to a degree sometimes. But you keep going back to the past because you don't want to be alone. If it didn't work before and they're doing the same thing that they were doing before, it's not going to work now. You have to release that energy to bring in the new energy. And the thing is, think of like a parking garage, okay? A car can't fit into a parking space if there's already a car there. And you've already got the car there from your previous situation. You need to move that car out of the parking garage so you can put another car in its place. Not to compare relationship to a car, but I'm just trying to give you an analogy. The thing of it is that you deserve so much better than you're allowing yourself to have, because you keep going back to that because you don't want to be alone. Better for you to be alone than be in the situation that you've been in with this ex, because they're not growing up. They're not to the level that you want. You're wanting something more solid, more long term. Their energy is very finite. They're very immature. Now, that being said, I do see someone coming for you. I agree with Journey about the November thing, but I'm seeing more toward December. Okay. This has a work connection, meaning that I feel like they do a similar thing to you. They do a similar type of job as you. Okay. Not necessarily that you work with them, but they do similar fields. Okay. Um, I'm being shown the initial L. I feel like this person is a Pisces with an Aquarius rising, or an Aquarius with a Pisces rising. They are not originally from your area. I keep seeing the beach around them, so there's some sort of reference to the beach, that they like the beach. They love to read. They're kind of on the skinny side, and you're going to think they're too skinny, but if that's the only problem you have with them, that's not a real problem. And I agree with Journey. I don't think that you're too picky. Matter of fact, I think you're too easy sometimes on people because you don't want to be alone. And that's not settled, because you deserve so much more. But I am seeing this person's name start with the initial. See something long. There's reference to some type of holiday party around this person or some type of celebration, but I'm also feeling like you guys are in similar work fields. So just keep that in mind. And I do feel like their first initial is going to start with an L. Okay? I hope that helps.
All right. Thanks, Shan. All right, so guys, don't forget, tomorrow Faith and I will be here And we're going to be doing an extra long show for you guys, so please tune in tomorrow as well. And I just wanted to put that out there. It'll be a lot of fun, and we'll have plenty of time to get to those readings. So if you don't get one today, you should be able to get one tomorrow. She says, thank you very much. I appreciate it. No problem. All right, so the next person on our list was Patricia Larry. Patricia, go ahead and throw your question out, and then Jeremy Hurst, get your question ready. You'll be right after Patricia. And while we wait for Patricia to post her question, let's check the jump list and make sure that we're not missing out on the jumpers.
Well, just remember, tomorrow we are going to have an extra long show. So if you need your question or you want to jump, we're going to take it. We'll be here. So.
All right. Says Gifts of Faith. My ex texted me 3 weeks ago. Reginald. Says, I know you mentioned a couple years ago this guy will take a while before he gives up. When will he finally move on? I have blocked him multiple times. Well, Patricia, right off the bat, what I picked up with it is that he's not. And he's going to keep trying to find ways in. He's going to, honestly, I just feel as though that you're going to have to be so brutally honest with him to get him to stay away, to get him to second guess and be like, whoa, wait the hell a minute. What did she just say to me? It's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt. Like a punch to the throat. It's gotta hurt. You gotta take his breath away, girl. Take his breath away. He needs that. He needs to realize that you mean business. I know that's not something that's not your style, and that's not the way you handle yourself or the way that you want to, present yourself. But in this case, that's the only way you're going to get him to step back. Says, when do you see my divine partner coming in? Okay, so when it comes to a divine partner, someone that you're going to see yourself long term, get him out. Get him out. Punch him in the throat, not literally, verbally. Okay, I'm not telling you to use violence here. I'm just saying. But what I can tell you is that once you get him to push back and kind of like back off and leave you alone, it gives you that moment to breathe. It also gives you that moment to decompress. It also gives you that moment to realize that this isn't what you're glad that you got yourself out of this situation. But the thing about it is that if you can do that, start working on things that you've been waiting to do and work on yourself. I feel like there's a few things emotionally that you kind of want to work on and to kind of figure out the things that you want to do to move forward. Go ahead and do those things. It's time. I see a divine partner coming in the beginning of next year, 2022. So right in January, it seems to be the time frame in which I'm seeing for you. So if you are patient and work on the things that you want to get taken care of and move yourself forward, more power to you, girl. Now's the time. Just verbally push him back. But you've got to be stone cold. No, don't I feel bad for you. I want to be your friend. Nothing. Get out. You suck. Leave. Get out. You suck. I'd rather drink bleach than hang out with you. This is the type of rudeness you've got to be, even though it's not who you are as a person, but it's the only thing that he's going to understand that really means business, because he knows this is not how you act. But give him the verbal throat punch and you should be good. And then love comes for you in January. I'm going to pass this over to Faith. Let's see what she's got.
Dirty, really?
What?
Drink bleach. She don't want to kill herself or eat her throat out from acid.
Listen, I would rather drink bleach than hang out with you. Shows you that no one really wants to drink bleach. So that's how much I don't want to hang out with you. So definitely, that definitely takes it home.
Okay, Patricia. What are you doing, sweetheart? Okay, so I agree with Journey. I don't really see him going anywhere. Okay. And I know that you always hold out the hope that he'll get a little bit better and maybe he'll get the hint. Honey, he ain't getting the hint. Okay. So I agree with Journey, but I disagree a little because I don't think he's gonna get the hint even after you say I'd rather drink bleach. Um, he's not gonna hurt you. He's just a little obsessed with you. You're like his ideal, okay? And honestly, I don't think he's gonna really go anywhere until you have someone new. And he knows it. So I do agree with Journey. I see somebody for you after the first of the year, but I also see you telling him off. Um,
Verbal
actually,
throat punch.
it's in a few days. It's in a
Verbal
few.
throat punch.
Journey, you just have a thing about punching people in the throat. This is like one of his favorite sayings, y'all. Um, but I do see you telling him off. What you need to do is just be firm and say, listen, I don't want to be with you. I haven't wanted to be with you in a long time. That's not going to change. Leave me alone or I will contact the authorities because he's not getting the hint. But the problem is you've been really nice about it and like you keep like opening the door a little so he always thinks there's hope. That's the thing, Patricia. Okay? So you have to be more firm, just like Journey said. If you really want him gone, but see, I think there's a slight part of you that doesn't really want him gone on a certain level because you want to be the way you are, you want to be able to check up on him in a way. But I don't ever see him changing. So if you really want him gone, you have to stand firm. And just like Journey said, I do see someone coming for you. It's I feel it'll be between you'll meet them in January. Things will be serious by March. This person's name's gonna start with a C. I think the name's gonna be Cal or Calvin or something like that. Okay? And they're involved in the church too, so I feel like that's gonna be significant because I keep seeing a church and music around this person. So I
Nice.
hope that helps, Patricia.
All right. Well, thanks, Patricia. Remember, verbal throat punch. You'd rather drink bleach. Go Clorox. All right. So, hey, sometimes people don't get it. Sometimes people don't get it. And then you have to just be vicious. Every now and then, it's just good to be vicious with those who don't listen. Just saying. Just saying. All right, I need Jeremy Hurst to get the
I want to get you a shirt that says "Just saying," or one that says "Why are you lying to me? I'm psychic."
Mine should say, "Really?"
Yeah, you say that a lot too.
Yeah, I'm reminded on a regular basis. All right. Jeremy Hurst, go ahead and throw us your question. Kate Walker, get your question ready. You'll be right after Jeremy. Guys, sorry about that tech problem we had earlier. We solved it, though, and we're here. All right. Oh, Patricia also said, I haven't been in a relationship with this guy for 31 and a half years. Geez, I'm not even friends with this guy. Don't talk to him at all. The only time I hear from him is when he gets those scary texts. Yeah, girl. They have a punch sign on them text messages, just so you know. I don't know
Block him.
Block him. He just goes to a different phone number and contacts her. She would have to change her phone number, change everything about her just to get this guy to go away. And even then, he would ask the whole damn neighborhood about her. All right, so no
I
Jeremy.
would call the authorities.
All right, there's no Jeremy, so let's keep on going. I need Kate Walker. Kate Walker, go ahead and throw us your question. And then Mia V. Mia, get your question ready. You'll be right after Kate. But do not post it. Guys, we are getting ready and getting things set up for our new season of MPC Live. So, guys, get ready for that.
And we're going to have some really cool shows and stuff. So,
cool shows, cool giveaways, a lot of fun, new stuff coming up. Guys, I can't wait for you guys to see all the fun and new stuff that we've got on the horizon for you. All right, let's see here. Kate Walker, are you still here? No, Kate? All right. Miha V. Oh, no, there's Kate. There. All right. Kate says, I'm looking for any insight into my relationship and where it is going as of now. So right off the bat, when I picked up the energy when it came to your relationship, I do feel like it doesn't seem like anything's happening, and that I don't feel that it's going to go away. I don't feel like it's going to, I feel comfortable energy, like we're just stuck, whether it be good or bad. It's just, they're comfortable. And I don't feel like that's going to change anytime soon. As for the relationship for growth, I do feel like growth is coming. It will be positive. But this change doesn't occur until we're getting towards the end of September. There's a pulling back and a realization of how they're treating you. And they really feel like if I don't do something, I'm going to lose this person. So that's what I'm seeing there. I definitely feel like you're going to see the change. They're going to put forth effort, which is going to be different. And you're going to be like, what are you doing wrong? They're not doing anything wrong. They just feel like they're doing something wrong, and they feel like they have to change it. But it's going to be a change out of nowhere. Like one day you're going to be like, what the hell just happened? And then you're going to be like, are you doing something you shouldn't be doing? How many jelly beans are in your left pocket? You know, you're not going to know how to react. But it's okay because they are trying to do something because they know that they're going to lose you. So that's what I'm seeing when it comes to the change and the development of your relationship. It is slow, but it will come together. And I do feel that they put forth effort. Kind of freaks you out a little bit, but that's okay. A little fear never hurt anybody. But it's not going to be a bad fear, and I don't want you to take it that way. But do know that they're putting forth the effort and the energy in order to move things forward, because I feel as though that they feel that fear, and this is what's motivating them. So just know that relationship does get better. It does get stronger. It's not going away. And I do feel that you'll have what you're looking for. Just give it a little bit more time and let them see what you mean to them, because once they feel that you're shutting down, that's really going to scare them. I'm going to pass this over to Faith. Let's see what she's got. Faith, what's up?
Okay, so a couple things. First of all, I agree with Journey. I feel like the person you're involved with is comfortable. But I also feel like you can't really put all the blame on this person that you're involved with, because you've been holding back too. You need to be more communicative about your needs, but because they're not taking the time, you've kind of gone on shutdown, and I keep feeling like you want to walk away. You've debated walking away because they're not putting as much energy into it as what you would like, But I feel like what's going to happen is, just like Journey said, they are going to start to put forth effort. But here's the thing, it's going to be right when they know that you're like at that breaking point, because they're going to feel it psychically and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't lose her and she's so important to me and I can't, what can I do? And then when they start doing all this extra stuff and start being lovey-dovey and just really putting forth effort, you're just like Journey said, you're going to be like, well, what are you doing? Because all of a sudden you're doing this and you weren't doing it before. So when your partner does this, don't question it. Just remember this reading and remember we told you that they were going to do this, and they're doing it because they want to show you that they love you, because they don't want to lose you. Yes, I know sometimes even now you're thinking, what? It's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. No, it's not. You're just going to question it because it's all of a sudden. But it's all of a sudden because they have that aha moment to where they're like, I can't lose her. So don't question it. Don't overanalyze it. Just go with it, because it will get better as time goes on between like September and the first of the year. It's going to get gradually better. But if you start being critical of them doing all this good stuff, then they're going to pull back and go on shutdown, and then you're going to go right back into what you're into right now. So just when they're trying to do all this stuff and make effort, take it in stride, take it that your prayers have been answered, and remember this reading right now, because this is what's going to make your relationship get over to the hump, to the next level, to where they're expressing things to you more lovingly. But by the same token, you need to put in the work too, because what's happening now is that you're putting in most of the work. You are. But once they start to do all that stuff, you're going to freak out and pull back a little and be like, well, fine, let them do this. And then they're going to freak out because you're pulling back. But you're pulling back because you want them to put forth even more effort. After they show you this effort and you guys get to that higher level, you need to kind of equalize yourselves and both show one another what you value in one another, because both of you take each other for granted a little bit, but it's because you're busy. And you are doing more of the work right now, but it's not going to be like that forever. You're going to get what you're going to do in this situation, and it's going to be a really good thing. Okay, Kate?
All right, Kate, thank you so much for your question. Hang in there. I know it's going to feel like you don't know what the hell's going on, but trust me, it'll all make sense in a little bit.
It's going to be a good thing, and you're going to be really happy in the end. It's just going to take a little time to progress.
Absolutely. All right. Miha or Mehai. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but please forgive me. But that's okay. They called me Paul in the question. So let's go ahead.
Paul?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So it says, my friend is helping me secure a job at 3 companies. Do you see me securing a dream category job offer from any/all of the 3 companies? And thanks, Paul, and gifts of faith. So, my name's Journey, but that's okay. So, and I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to securing a job, I actually do feel like you are going to secure. All right, so you're going to get a job at 2 of the places. One of the places is already going to have their opportunities filled from another internal source. So one of those jobs is going to be taken off the market. The second job, I do feel as though it's not the job that you want. So, like, you would get a job there, but it's not the one that you want. The first one, the very first one, is going to be a job that you like. I see you getting the energy. I see training with this job, though. So you would get a position in which that you would score the job. But the thing is that it comes with a little bit more training than you would typically walk into, because I don't feel that this is not a ground level job. This is actually a job that's going to be something that you could do for quite some time. If you could keep working there for the rest of your life if you wanted to, type job. Um, so it's going to come with a little extra and kind of like, this is how we do things. This is how we want you to do things. Don't bring bad habits or anything from other jobs to here. This is how we want it. So they're very particular on how they want things done, but I don't see you having any problems with following the rules there and doing things the way that you do. You're really good about giving them what they want. And so I don't see you having any issue with it. So 2 job offers out of 3, which is awesome. And the third one's only because they found an internal source to do the job in which your friend was trying to secure you in. But the other 2, I feel as though, the first one is going to be the one that you want. It's going to have the best training. The second one, you could get the job, definitely not the department or the area that you want to be in, and it's going to be a turnoff and it's less pay. So, on that note, I'm going to see what Faith's got. Faith, what you got for her?
So go with the first job. I agree with Journey. It's got better benefits, more pay. I'm being for some reason with businesses, I'm shown letterheads or the color of their emblem. Okay, and I'm being shown black lettering with this, with their letterhead or the name of their company as far as their lettering on their letterhead. And I feel like you're gonna fit more there, and there is room to grow. Plus, they have good vacation time and sick leave time and stuff. Like, I'm not, but I agree with Journey. The other one you're gonna be kind of about because it's not as much security and advancement, and they're not going to pay as much. But the one that you're going to get is, I feel, the one that you really wanted anyway. Okay, just like Journey said, the third one, I feel like there's somebody else already, but you will get some callbacks if you have not already about these 2 here in the next few days is what I'm being shown. Sometime next week, even maybe. I don't know necessarily that you'll interview next week, but I know you'll get at least the call.
She says, oh, the company's initials are T, I, and C.
Okay. I'm seeing the T, and I feel like the C too.
All right. She says, thanks, Gifts of Faith.
You're welcome, sweetie.
You're welcome, sweetie. And Kate here, she replied, she said, I sent a donation. I was going to anyway, but my name came up fast. Laugh out loud. Thank you so much for your time and insight and energy. Well, you're welcome. She also said, wow, so true. Both of us. All of that makes so much sense. Thank you both. When I tell people it's been over 5 years, like, this is like, what? Laugh out loud, but it's been comfortable. Not bad, but not clear where it's going. Life has been busy and a big factor, and not communicating or being nervous, no trust, nervous to trust, all of it, yes. Yeah, honey, that's not a bad relationship. It's just comfortable. But
yeah,
it doesn't
matter. Here's what I'm going to say is that I don't see your partner going anywhere. You guys are going to stay together. You can work through this. You guys just have to work, work through it.
Yeah. All right. So, guys, the next person on our list, let's go ahead and see that jump list real quick before I start saying all that. All right. Just have to make sure I'm not missing out on those people because, off with our heads,
What are you, King of Hearts tonight, Ernie?
It's Shiv Raja. You will be next on our list. Get your question ready, but we are going to take a quick break. And when we come back from the break, we will take your question. So, guys, stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
For Central Kentucky's best selection of pets and pet supplies, visit Adventure Pets in Berea. We have one of Central Kentucky's largest selection of fresh and saltwater fish, exotic birds, hamsters, reptiles, puppies, kittens, and more. We carry several lines of premium dog and cat food. We also stock Frontline Plus, Advantage, Capstar, and other products for flea and tick control supplies for dogs and cat health needs. Call us today at 859-985-8001.
All right, guys, we are back. We're down to the last half hour, so let's keep on going here. Right. I think I'm saying it right. Shiv Radha. I hope I'm saying that correct. Please bear with me. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. All right. So the next person in line after them is going to be Christina A. So Christina A., get your question ready. Don't post it yet, but you will be next on the list. All right. Oh, I said it right? What? Oh, shit, son. All right, good. I'm glad. Says, hi Ryan and Gifts of Faith. How and when will I meet my highest potential future husband? So when it comes to you finding love and the way that you've been going about doing it is that it's time to cut out the people that no longer serve a purpose, because I keep seeing it's not that they're in your life, but that you're reflecting on them. And it's a reflection of knowing what you don't want, but you need to start energetically putting in your mind what it is that you do want. I also see you need to make yourself available. I feel like you have a lot of focus and a lot of things that go on around you, and you put a lot of time and effort into other people, work, and home life. And I feel that's a great thing, but you're not making any like me time. You need some me time. All right, I need to go out dancing with the girls, or I need to go have some coffee, or I need to, maybe jump online. When someone pays me a compliment, I probably shouldn't scold them or look at them like, the hell's wrong with you? They're actually complimenting you, but you're out of the loop. So you kind of pulled yourself back when it comes from that type of, dating and respect, but make sure you're putting out there in the energy that you're what you're wanting. So it's not being picky, it's not being choosy, it's none of that. It's called knowing what you want. So you either can manifest an idiot in tinfoil or a knight in shining armor. I'm pretty sure you're looking for the knight in shining armor, unless you're into building tinfoil hats. But I'm pretty sure you're not trying to hide from UFOs. So what I can say for you is that, start manifesting that energy. Start looking for those qualities in the people that you are communicating with. Also make yourself available, but also give yourself some you time. You don't have to do everything for everybody. I know you're a Power Ranger, you're strong, you help people, you do your thing. But you know what? Like every superhero, they always need a lover. So they always need that person that they can confide in, love, cherish, and be there for. And that's that one person that holds special to their heart. And I know that's what you're looking for. You can be that person for somebody, but just put into the universe what it is that you're looking for. So just, give yourself that time and the opportunity to open up your heart to what you're looking for, because it's been shut down. You've been in a place where you're like, I've dated that type of guy, it's terrible. But then that seems to be the only type because you're reflecting on the past and that energy is sticking with you. Just know that you've learned that lesson and you won't make any of those mistakes again because it's not what you're looking for. So it gives you the opportunity to draw in a new energy and start going in places that you would find these types of people. Where would you go that's going to make you feel that type of way? So just know that the energy is good. I feel like you're going to find love. I'm not sure on the timing just yet. Faith may have got that, but I'm not seeing it just yet because I feel like you're still building up in the direction of the place you're trying to go and where you're trying to get to, because I'm seeing career is very major to you right now. I'm going to pass it over to Faith. Faith. Oh, wait a minute. Faith, what do you got?
You shut me down. Okay. So I'm not gonna try to pronounce your name, because I'll mess it up too. But here's what I have to say is that you haven't found that person because deep down inside of you, you're not completely ready. And I feel like you haven't looked for them yet. Like you expect for them just to show up. And sometimes we're lucky enough for that to happen, but most of the time we're not. I wish that the UPS man would just knock on our door and be like, I'm here with your delivery of the perfect guy. But that doesn't that doesn't always happen. It's
Hey,
just not possible.
you never know. It could be the UPS guy.
Well, that's not been
Just
my
saying.
but I do see this person coming for you. What she said.
Laugh out loud. Yeah.
I do see this person coming for you. I feel like it's gonna be, I hate to tell you this, but I'm seeing between April and June of next year. You're not ready for it right now, and that's why this person has not come. This person is a very spiritual person. This person's gonna bring you back to your spiritual roots of who you are at your core and kind of have a calming effect on you. I do feel that this person is in the medical field, is what I'm being shown. And they're very prominent. This isn't going to be somebody that you're necessarily, when you first meet them, you're going to be like, this person's out of my league because you've had some really screwed up people. Don't do that. And actually, I feel like you're very intuitive yourself. And so I feel like you're going to dream this person about 2 or 3 months before you meet them. And I keep seeing you meeting them. I want to say you're at a hotel or something for work. It's some type of work thing, but they're there for something else. And it's like you're going to run into them type of thing. I see them wearing a nice button-down shirt, kind of like what Journey wears, but it's not Journey.
No, I'm
And
taking. Sorry.
they, right? Um, and they have nice like khaki dress pants on. I feel like you're gonna instantaneously be drawn to this person
State
physically.
Farm?
Huh?
You said he's wearing khakis. I said, so is it Jake from State Farm?
No, it's Johnny. I wear khakis. Am I Jake from State Farm?
You never know.
Well, if I am, I need a car insurance discount. But I feel like you're going to be very drawn to this person physically, and you're going to have a very strong soul connection with them. They're going to be different than anybody you've ever met or dealt with, and I feel like you're going to think that they're out of your league because you're going to be like, how can this person who's so smart and so intelligent and so attractive want to be with me? But it's your soul. It's your soul that they're drawn to. This is going to be like a past life connection. And I don't say that a lot in my readings. Journey can attest to that. I don't say that. But this is going to be really strong and this is going to be lasting. Do not push this person away just because they're on a higher level than anybody you've dealt with before. You're not going to have to fix this person. Well, maybe one thing. I feel like they leave their clothes out on the floor, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that's not that serious. Get a hamper.
All right. But Catherine, with her, she said, no kidding, because my UPS guy is smoking. That's how she said it in her head.
Listen, Catherine, I'm going to invite you over to my house sometimes when I'm in a bad mood.
She wants to meet your UPS guy. All right. She said, and ha, thanks a lot. No problem, sweetheart. And hang in there. Remember, love's coming your way, but definitely manifest the positive things that you want in a relationship versus thinking about the negative things you've been through when it comes to a relationship. Makes all the difference.
Write them down. Write all the qualities of a partner that you want on a piece of paper. Write all of them down. Even if it's something little.
All right, we got Christina A. And then Catherine, get your question ready. You're next on the list. All right. Guys, remember, we're going to be here for an extra long show tomorrow night because usually our shows are 1 hour long. But because we are not doing the witchcraft show for the rest of the summer, Faith and I will be doing 2 hour shows on Fridays. So you guys loved our 2 hour shows before in the past. You're going to love them even more because guess what? We still banter back and forth. As clearly we've been talking about Jake from State Farm. And it's tinfoil and all the other fun things you guys like to hear from us. All right.
If y'all think we're funny on the show, you guys should see us when we're off the show.
Could they handle that?
I don't know. I think we should do a TikTok of our after shows myself.
Yeah, probably.
They will be laughing at us doing psychic karaoke. Right.
I don't have Christina A, so let's go ahead with Catherine. Catherine, get your question to us. Miriam, you're next on the list, so get your question ready.
I
didn't do nothing. I just sat here and I smiled like a good boy.
Uh-huh.
You stop it.
You don't
know nothing about nothing. You don't know the flavor of my Kool-Aid.
Oh, yes, I do.
No clue. Zero.
This is an inside joke between us. That's why it's like...
All right. Catherine says, last week I asked you what the F is up with Peter writing me and then disappearing and why he is such a pussy. So Faith, what's up with him? Catherine wants you to tackle that one. Go for it.
Oh, you just sent it right over to me, Jerry. Okay.
She got her answer from me. And she also had a prediction that I had told her was come true for her as well. So now she just wants her answer from you. What you got for her? What you got?
Okay, Catherine. Why is he
Such a pussy.
Journey?
That's what she wrote.
So I know, but I'm not saying it on air.
I said it for you.
I know. So why? Because first of all, he wants to be around you, but you intimidate the crap out of him. And he knows in order to be around you, like, he would have to grow up to a degree. I do feel him coming forward, but he's scared shitless of you, Catherine. Emotionally, and he knows you'll call him on his crap. Honestly, he should have been back around you by now, but he's scared of it, and so he's trying to make excuses like his life is too busy, he has too much stuff going on, yada, 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 yada. Doesn't really matter because I still see him coming around and kind of snapping out of this. But here's the thing. Once he does, you're going to be like, messaging me and Journey and being like, I don't have time for him. He's being stupid. So, you know, and you're going to call him on it, and then that's going to make him feel bad. But, you know, he's being dumb. I do feel like if he can get over himself, that this can turn into something. But he needs to be more secure in himself because a lot of this has to do with his own self-doubt of feeling like he'll screw stuff up. So without even trying, he's manifesting it because he's not trying. And also, I feel like a lot of work things going on with him or that part of his mind. What'd you say, Journey?
Oh, they.
Yeah. I mean, he really needs to grow up. I don't feel like, I do feel like he's going to come around and that you guys are going to have an opportunity, but I don't know that he's going to put forth the effort that he needs to because, like Journey said, he is a bit of a pussy because he's scared.
She said it, y'all. She said it.
I said it, okay? Journey's laughing because I don't usually say words. I don't even like to cuss, okay, guys? But I have to be like really mad. I do feel like
I said it first.
Catherine, we're gonna put you on the show for laughs one day. But you know, this is the thing, is that I do see him coming forward, but I don't think even when he does, he's going to be like, you're going to get really annoyed. Because it's like, really, you're still acting like this even when you are around me? But you're like his ideal. So he gets scared of screwing up. Because I feel like he's messed up stuff before and he just can't handle coming back around you and losing you at the same time. But I do see him coming forward, Catherine, I do. And I would say it's probably in the next 5 or 6 weeks. I don't feel that it's going to be that long, but I always make time frames a little bit broad. But the thing is, once he starts coming around, you're going to get annoyed that it took him that long. And I feel like you're going to tell him off first in a nice way and then in a not so nice way. And then he'll snap out of his stupidity. And then he'll get a little bit better.
We go back 34 years.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, I feel like you're going to tell him off. So, you know, but it's going to be good because I feel like once you do that, he'll be more relaxed and he'll try harder. He just
it's all about her pulling back, you know, when she's just like, I've had enough. You're too flaky. The only kind of flakes I like are in my pie crust, you know.
He's gonna, I feel him communicating with you via phone and text first, and then you're gonna look at it and be like, Really? What the hell is this? Like, that's all you have to say is like 2 words or one line? And then you're going to tell him off in text, and then he's going to be all butthurt. And then he's going to be like, wait,
Punch.
she's ignoring me. Why is she ignoring me? So, just hang in there because I feel like he's going to come back around. And once you guys get over this hurdle, this is going to be something other than you knowing him for 34 years, because I've known some people that I've been involved with that long before too. It's gonna be a good thing if you can get over his insecurities, and he will get over them. He will get over them. So
Yeah, well, grown-ass men should probably get over insecurities. There's nothing wrong with having them, but there's something wrong when we allow them to continue to rule our lives. And but with the amount of time that they've had together, he shouldn't feel these types of insecurities with her because she has been there. And and it's more of like he's gonna talk about them being insecurities, but to me they felt more like a cover up. I'm going to use this because then she'll believe, then she'll feel that I'm sensitive, and then it'll be all about me again, and then she'll be like,
yeah,
we're good.
I think he's really immature with certain things, and he doesn't want to screw stuff up. And he knows Catherine, and he knows she'll call him on his crap.
Exactly. Well, then she could tell him, the only kind of flakes that I like are in my pie crust. So what are you, Pillsbury? Like, come on now.
What she should tell him is, you've always been flaky. I know that's about you, so I don't really like it. So just know that I know that's what you're doing. So stop.
All right. Just throw a bottle of lotion at him. You got flaky skin. Here you go.
Oh no, not Silence of the Lambs.
I didn't say put the lotion on the skin before he gets the hose again.
But she might. That was pretty funny, so I could see her doing that.
I think she likes the throat punch part better.
Yeah, see, y'all don't hear that a lot, but anytime Bernie gets frustrated with people, I know he's like, I'm gonna come visit, and I'm gonna punch him in the throat.
Well, don't piss me off. That's a problem. All right, so Miriam, go ahead and throw us your question. You were next on the list. Guys, remember to like, share, subscribe. We're building up the YouTube channel. We're getting the shares out. So, guys, those are going to be part of some of the new rules in Season 2. You guys must share the show out, like our YouTube channel. We're trying to build it up. We're trying to get to as many people as possible and get everybody to check out My Psychic Connection, where you guys can get your readings one-on-one. That's mypsychicconnection.com. You'll find myself. You'll find my Gifts of Faith. We're on there pretty much every day. I'm off on the weekends because I need at least a minute to breathe.
And one of the things I want to tell everybody is, if I'm not on, arrange your call, because I always take all the arranged calls. I do. So if you don't pick up, that's not me, but I'll take your call.
Exactly. We are here for you guys. So whenever you want to do a one-on-one where it's not open, like the Sunday Times here, where we're just telling everybody like it is, and but it's still a lot of fun. And you want to be able to talk about more intimate stuff or things you don't want the world to know, we'll be more than happy to help you there. Like I said, I'm there 5 days a week. I'm on all day long until I get onto the show. And then, of course, I need a moment to sleep, but then I jump right back on.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't sleep, okay?
Shut up.
He doesn't sleep. And I try to be on every morning or in the evening time, so before shows. You don't sleep, Journey. Don't lie to these people.
I'm not lying. I do sleep.
He sleeps about 3 to 5 hours. 3 to 5 hours.
Still sleep.
He gets up in the morning, you guys, and he'll text me and be like, Faith, what's up? Did you go on the site yet? What's up?
All right, Miriam is with us. Let's go ahead and take Miriam's question. All right, so Miriam says, do you still see Muhammad reaching out to me despite me reaching out prematurely? Um, I do still see him reaching out, but that was a big problem about reaching out prematurely. You don't need to be the one that does the reaching out. You need to let him do it. And that did set you back some. I don't feel that we're looking at it. We're Halloween time, Halloween, November, right around there. I'm seeing the fall colors, seeing the pumpkins. I'm seeing, getting the opportunity to communicate at that point, but take it slow when he walks in. And I'm going to tell you something damaging to your relationship that keeps repeating. Stop talking about the past. If you're letting him in, forgiveness needs to happen on both sides, for one. And you guys need to forgive each other of the past, because if you guys can't do that, this relationship, I'm going to tell you right now, dead in the water. It'll just be communication for a couple days. You'll fight, and then he's gone again. So you need to find a way to communicate that doesn't bring up the past, and even say, listen, the past needs to be the past. We need to be able to look forward to the future. So if you can leave the past behind, so can I. He will agree, but trust me when I say this, leave it in the past. I know that you want to be with him, and if this is the sacrifice you've got to make at this point to have what you want, then that's the one you're going to have to make. Now, do I think that's the way you should handle it? If it were me and I was in your position, I would tell that dude to eat rocks and then jump into the ocean. Call me when you get to the bottom. That's where I would be with him. He's hurt you, you've damaged, you've cried, you've tried to solve the problem. It seems to be a repeating pattern. But I do get and I do understand, and it's why I don't give my opinion for a reading, because my opinion would be like, hold a safe and jump off a boat and don't let it go until you stop breathing, because that's what I would tell him to do. But that's not how that works. So I'm reading, and what I'm seeing here is, yes, communication will happen. If you want to let go of the past, you must do so if you want this relationship to work, so you guys can move forward. But truly, when you go to let go of the past, it really has to be let go. You cannot hold him accountable for any of that, as he cannot hold you accountable for anything from the past between the two of you. So something to think about. Honey, there's lots of other guys that want your attention. I know that's not what you want. You want Muhammad. If you're waiting for Muhammad, you're waiting until at least the end of October, beginning of November. I'm going to pass this over to Faith. Let's see what she's got.
Okay, so Miriam, I'm gonna say some stuff here, and I don't know that you're gonna like it, but that's okay. He's gonna come back around, but understand when I say this to you, just like what Journey said. If you want to be with him, do not bring up any of the past. Don't bring up what he did. Don't bring up that he kept popping in and out. Don't bring up that you were only calling him because you wanted him to reach out. Don't bring up that why can't things be the same again. Don't bring up that you cried about it. Don't bring up any of it. Make it like it's new, okay? Because if you do bring up any of that, he will leave this time and he's not going to come back. So remember that. And if
you love him.
We know you love him, okay? We're not disputing that. But
nope.
You've got to, sometimes if you want to be with someone, you have to accept that things happened that happened, and there's nothing that you can do about what already happened. You can't go back and change what already happened. And if you really love someone, you have to forgive them.
Yeah.
And you have to forgive yourself. Because if you can't, then you don't really mean, if you can't forgive someone in this context, if you can't forgive someone, then you don't love them enough. Because you don't love them enough to forgive them so that you can be with them. So you have to think about what's more important, your anger over what happened and your hurt over what happened, or the end result of loving this person and forgiving this person so you can move on. What that means is you can't mention any of this stuff ever again. You have to leave it completely like it never ever happened. And
But
if
he's
you
not going to own up. Honey, right there. We've told you. I've told you. Faith's told you. You see, you're wanting some kind of redemption out of this, and you're going to try to get to own up to it. He's never going to do it. That's why we're saying start from scratch. Let the past be the past.
If you can't do that, then you're not going to be with him. And me and Journey, well, I can't speak for Journey, but if you're not going to do that, then I myself as Faith can't read the situation anymore because there won't be a situation to read.
No, there won't be. She
You
says,
can work.
I already made the mistake of letting my anger control me, and I won't do it again. Good.
Well, I hope not. I really do, because I want good things for you, Miriam, and I want you to be happy. But you're not, when we tell you things, you guys, we don't tell you just to hear ourselves talk or because we want to be condescending or mean to you. We tell you because we have your best interest at heart. We have nothing to gain by any of this. These are our spiritual gifts that we share with each and every one of you, and we tell you sincerely what we see. So if we tell you, don't do this or it's going to mess stuff up, don't do it. We're only telling you out of loving concern. Now, are we God? No, we're not God. But we wouldn't have these abilities if we weren't supposed to help you. And one of the hardest things is to see one of you that we care a great deal for, and it doesn't matter who it is, not listen to us and then come back and go, I messed it up. What can I do? And then we're like, there's nothing we can do because we told you not to do it. So you messed it up. So you missed that opportunity because you did that. And we don't want you to miss that opportunity.
She says, sometimes I feel really vulnerable in emotion and I lose myself. You're going to have to find a way to find your inner strength, because when it comes to the situation, as much as you love Muhammad, as much as you want this to work out, you're going to have to put those feelings aside, write them down, get them out. Don't hold it in, but you have to let them go. When you forgive something, you need to let it go. That's what forgiveness is. I forgive this situation. You yourself, as a person, have to forgive Muhammad for what he's done. Because if you carry it with you, it's done.
You're not gonna, yeah.
Over. I'm going to tell you this. This is the last time he's going to come back around.
Yeah, that's why I said
you guys can be together.
That's why I said if you mess this up, there's nothing we can do. We're not God. And we've told you and told you and told you and told you and told you what to do. And I don't mean it mean, Miriam, okay? And everybody else is going to be like, damn, Faith is being a hard ass. I don't mean it that way. I don't. No. And I know usually it's Journey that says. But I'm telling you.
Always the hard ass.
You are.
But we say this from looking at the situation, and every time one of you walks through our door and you are drawn to our show or you're drawn to the website to call us, we automatically connect with your emotional feelings and we take them into consideration. Now, being that you've created a psychic bond, which is a friendly bond to me, I usually become... Yeah. I'm going to say 99.9% of the time of those who've walked in my door, who've gotten readings with me. I've been reading for over 25 years, and people have been coming to me, and I'm still friends with those people to this day. I still give them readings to this day. They trust and believe in the words that I give them, and I don't tell them shit I don't see. I've had people try to force stuff, change their name, try to act foolishly, and do all the dumb things. And you know what? I'll call you out. If you want to be dumb, I'm going to call you out because you're not wasting my time. You're wasting your time. And someone who really needed the help could have been there getting the help, but you were here trying to lie to me, to manipulate the energy to hear what you wanted to say. So when we get that, we feel that, it hurts us, but at the same time, it hurts you because what you're looking for is the truth. That's why you both come. This is why you guys come here. This is because you're looking for something that, you know, you could ask your friends. And your friends would say, oh, well, don't bother with that. And you don't want to hear all that. You want to know the truth. Do I have an opportunity? Do I have this? Is this the right path for me? We're going to give you that truthfully to our hearts, what we see. Like Faith and I, we're not, you know, we're not Stephen King. We're not going to tell you stories. We're going to tell you what we see at that moment in time. And if you do something to change it, hey, let's take a look at it again. Let's find out what you did. Maybe you turned a no into a yes, or maybe you turned a yes into a no. But there are things in action. It's called free will, and we all have it. And that's why I've talked to a lot of people here recently who've been talking to psychics out there who are taking away their free will, saying, you must do what I say. Go F yourself. Really, seriously? I have free will. I can do what I want. Thanks for the info. I'm out. Anybody ever try to take my free will, I'm out.
Well, nobody really can. That's a gift from God. God gave us free will. And all Journey or any other reader or myself can do is try to guide you. But it's just really frustrating. It's just really frustrating when we love you and we see you doing this, like parents would see somebody doing, and we're like, no, don't do this because XYZ is going to happen. And Miriam, what did Catherine say? I know she said something funny.
Usually it's Journey who's the hard ass. It's true. But you know what? I do it out of love, just like anybody that has any siblings. Their siblings can be harder on them, but you know what? They do it out of love. They care about you. And, you know, and that's how I feel when people walk in. Everybody that comes in here gets a protection. I say a blessing before the show. I say one after the show. I say one with the girls. We have prayer time. As a matter of fact, we just prayed last night. You know, we care. We want to make sure that you guys get what you're looking for. But guys, we got a longer and bigger show tomorrow night. So go ahead and tune in tomorrow because that is the end of our show tonight. But we are going to be here for a long time tomorrow, having fun, you know, talking about tinfoil and paper hats and
lots of jumps. If you guys want to jump, there'll be time to. If you guys want to jump tomorrow, there'll be lots of time to jump because we're going to let everybody have time to jump if they want to jump. And, you know, we'll be here longer tomorrow. So we're not just going to do an hour show. And Miriam, I just want to say, if you're still watching, honey, I didn't mean to jump on you. I know nobody's used to it from me, okay? I'm just telling you out of love. If you really, truly love Muhammad, truly, and that is who you want, you have to forgive. There's no other way. Because if you can't forgive and release it, you will not be with him. Period.
Okay. Well, guys, we are at the end of the show, so tune in tomorrow night. We're going to be here 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central. Tune in. We'll be there. Until then, this is Journey and Faith signing off. Have a great night.